Good evening to Dr. Tang. Today I'm going to present about my topic is application of the reports in the COVID-19 pandemic in the world. So my name is Abdullah Khan and my metric number is 191381. So I'm going to talk about the application of the reports in COVID-19 pandemic world. The introduction. In our present world, no country is without robots. Robots were found and invite to aid a human in the work and carry some of the work that any human could do. The work of robots under machines and organized and programmed to assist in the work, and the robot itself it's able to work in the worst condition, unlike person who got tired and exist. But robots don't get tired and not tired of the work. That's why robots found in the world to help human at the work. And currently, our current world is facing the wave of the virus corona, which is very painful, and we need that robots to involve with it, which made our life stops and the world life afflicted the world with many problems and obstacles in the work and daily life. Most of the cities and the business almost are halted and have negatively affected daily life as well. From the specific will show that the role of the robot in the robots at work during the corona pandemic, which was based on the use of the robots, which means that robots always playing role in the pandemic, and we have seen so many kind of that. So we are now going to talk about the application of the robots. The first application of the robots, the robot food delivery. Robot food delivery is delivering to the patients the food and infected with the coronavirus. And this job is very good for the doctors and nurse to keep their health safe, because that robot will help them to give the patients the food, which means they are not going to be facing the patients who has got the coronavirus. On the safety of the patient by not transmitting the infection from the one person to another. These robots work according to the machine's organization by program and provided more operational tools for the doctors and nurses to work with some safety for them. So this is the figure for the robot which is giving food for the patients. The second robot is the robots and disinfect areas, which means that those robots are helping in the separating the uh, separating uh, uh, separating the steam, which can help to kill the virus. So robots defected areas by spraying virus to kill the virus, and they will be using the steam to kill the virus. These viruses were used as a line of the defense and also at the same time greatly associated with the workers in the spraying antivirus sprays. The work of the robots is programming on you to sanitize areas with the virus or are common, and also it works in many areas sanitized these areas in the best way. It has used in the schools, malls, companies, hospitals, and all public places to purify the environment from the virus. So the advantage and disadvantage of the application of the robot during COVID-19. For the first advantage is using robots in the hospital during COVID-19. So usually during COVID-19 pandemic, robots play some important role in the hospital, such as the doctors and nurses and family. members. Even sometimes some receptions are using robots and their system interact in the time and work from the distance. And the second advantage is using the robot in the public place during COVID 19. In this pandemic, COVID 19 robot has played nicely role protected by country by using robot to spray disinfectants through the public places and public spaces. And also the third advantage is using robot at home or work during COVID-19. During COVID-19, people have found many ways to use robot at home and work. For using robots from the home was like realtors or teleoperating robots to show the properties from the safety of their own homes. And also China works was building a new hospitals and were able to work at night due to using robots. The disadvantage of the robots can't do everything in the hospital. Actually, that we know that human will do everything, and based on that, the robots will not do everything. So using robots is limited also, not like human. They can work as a human, but not in everything, which means that they are limited in the works, but always can do that in the hospitals. Like they cannot work as the nurses and doctors work. And the second disadvantage, it's costing so much in the repairing if any of the robots got any damage. When any rod got any kind of system damage and need to repair it, sometimes it's cost so much. For example, while using a robot at hospital, sometimes nurses and doctors can't wait longer to repair it because they need it in the emergency help for it. So some emergency cases that they need to use the robots to protect themselves and also to give the patients food, whatever, and so many things so on. And also that is as one the last one is need to spend a lot of money investing to create a robot for pandemic. So each country, when they want to have robots, they need to spend a lot of money. So usually any country will spend so much money on the bring robots to the work with them during the pandemic COVID-19, and this will put some pressure on the government and their economics, which will affect sometimes negatively, and the people need, like the government need to spend a lot of money to bring that technology for the hospital. Conclusion. To conclude our this report, robots are very important nowadays, and every country trying to bring the best technology to cities to use it in the right way to protect places in each part of it. So many places have been using robots for coronavirus, which means that in next years coming, people will be depending on the robots so much to finish many works, and that will be done in modern world lifestyle, which means that it's going to cost a lot and a lot. And also if you want to follow the other countries, so you have to do a lot of things for it, which means that you are going to spend a lot of money and you are going to invest so many things for it to just have those kind of robot which can help you in the country and help to have very good protecting from coronavirus. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening.